What's up lads, Josh here and welcome back to another player review. Today's player review is going to be the highest rated card on Ultimate Team. It's going to be the 98 rated Team of the Year Blue Messi. I've been looking forward to using this guy so much, and honestly guys, I'm slightly disappointed. You know, his stats are phenomenal at 97 pace, 96 shooting, 92 passing, 99 dribbling, 48 defending and 78 heading. Is that 76 or 78? I'm not too sure. You know, I've only just woke up, but you know, they are some amazing stats, and I was expecting a lot more from Messi. But you know, because he can only use his left foot and because he's quite small, he's not got much strength on him, it is a very hard card to use. And you know, feeling 3 million coins on this, you know, 3 million coins spent on this guy, it does feel a bit of a waste when you could be going for, you know, other players, other informs, etc. And you know, Team of the Year Falcao felt much better. But anyway, let's show you his card bio stats and then we'll get into some in-game stats. As you can see guys, he scored 17 goals in 12 games, and that's not a bad record at all, but you know, it wasn't as good as I was expecting. I was expecting 20 plus by, you know, 12 games, because I was expecting this guy just to absolutely dominate, but unfortunately he just doesn't do that. 5'7" tall, we all know he's quite small, we all know he's a nippy bugger, you know, he runs, he dribbles, he shoots, he scores, but that's all he's good at. He's got no strength, his heading isn't amazing, he's left-footed of course, and you know, his right foot is really just non-existent. 3-star weak foot feels more like 2 because, you know, inside the box his right foot is absolutely fine, but outside the box, you know, his right foot you'll probably never ever score because it is that insanely hard to score with his right foot. His left foot is phenomenal. You know, you'll probably score every shot when you take it with his left. I was scoring some left-footed shots that I never expected to go in, but they were absolutely amazing, and they did actually shoot straight in. 3 million coins, 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. This guy was just a delight to use on his left foot, but not on his right. So anyway, let's move on to some in-game stats. Moving on to Messi's in-game stats, as you guys are going to see, it's 99 ball control, 94 crossing, 99 curve, 99 dribbling, and 99 finishing, also 99 long shots. You know, they are some absolutely phenomenal stats. 98 short pass, 91 shot power. That shot power didn't really feel it on his right, but of course it did feel it on his left. 99 volleys, 99 acceleration, agility, balance, reaction, sprint speed, and stamina. Just absolutely phenomenal, all in the, you know, the 95 pluses, 92 attack positioning, and 90 vision. You know, some insane stats, but you really would expect more from this guy. But anyway, let's move on to some goals. Moving on to some of Messi's goals, and as you can see, we're going to start off with a right-footed goal. And now, Josh, you know, you said, what about his right foot? Now, sometimes inside the box, 9 times out of 10, his right foot will score, but the left foot is probably more like 10 out of 10, because this guy has an amazing left foot. You know, great positioning, etc. You know, that is just, you know, that's a classic error from when you're playing online. You know, somebody's always going to pass it short, and you know, once you've got that ball from there, you know, Messi isn't going to let you down. He's always going to score. That's a nice little goal, going across goal / volley, because he does actually have 99 volleys, and you know, unfortunately I didn't score any better volleys than that, but that was probably the best volley that we're going to score. You know, great positioning there to get in front of the goalkeeper while he's passing it out, and then he's able to slot it into an open net. Now this goal is really nice because probably a lot of players on Ultimate Team would not have scored that, but because of Messi's left foot is so good, you know, he's able to take it around the keeper back, you know, with his pace, and this goal is just absolutely amazing. Look at that, from kickoff, and you know, a right-footed finish to finish that off. Now that's probably one of the best right-footed goals I've seen from Messi score, but that was actually a really nice goal. And you know, look at that acceleration, it's absolutely phenomenal, and the left-footed shot that, you know, just pings straight into the top right-hand corner. Keeper's not even, you know, close to keeping that out. Once again, you know, on his left foot, across goal. That's what you want to be, you know, that's what you want to be doing. Unless you're going straight, you know, straight into the goalkeeper, you want to go near post. But if you're going at like an angle like this, you want to either take him on or you want to bring it in on his right and then just slot it into an open net, because he can do that. That, you know, his right foot isn't that bad, but from outside the box and long shots, etc. with his right foot, it's just not going to happen. I can reassure you that. But that was a terrible Messi shot, but he's able to make up for it for the header, and he actually beats Company there. If you were looking at that, Lionel Messi beat Company to a header. I cannot believe that. And that was a very nice goal. You know, toe pog finished after beating 2 players. Pretty lucky, you know, to keep onto it, but, you know, that's probably because of his dribbling. You know, he keeps it so close to his feet at all times, and it is really good. This is a nice goal as well, because I actually thought it had hit the side netting, and I did actually find out it went in, so that was quite a nice goal from a left foot, you know, beating the goalkeeper. And, you know, this is all you have to do, really. That was a right-footed shot, and that would have been absolutely amazing. That's probably one of that would have been the best goal I'd scored, but, you know, he still ends up scoring that one on his right foot. You know, you see quite a lot of right-footed shots, even though I said, you know, his right foot isn't that amazing, because I was trying to test out something. You know, I was trying to test his right foot out, and there's a left-footed goal. That's not, you know, that's just a classic Messi goal. You know, once you're through on goal, just smash it and hit and hope, and it's probably going to go in. Another right-footed finesse after beating the keeper, easy as you like, 1v1. On a 1-on-1 situation, you know, he's probably always going to score. 35th minute, that was a really nice goal from Messi. Pretty easy stuff. And the final goal is going to be, you know, a classic error from the goalkeeper, passing it down to Messi by accident, and Messi's able to right foot prod it in. But guys, that has been the player review. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Messi has cost 3 million coins, and honestly guys, for me, you know, he was fun to use, but apart from that, he's not worth 3 million coins. I would much rather use Team of the Year Falcao over this guy. I absolutely loved using Falcao. His 5-star weak foot, his 4-star skill moves, you know, his strength, his height, everything about Falcao, you know, just dominates Messi. And for, you know, 1.8 million coins cheaper, I don't see why you would go for Messi. But, you know, that's completely up to you. If you want to try Messi out, go ahead and try him out. But I'm glad I've tried him out, and hopefully we'll be able to get a Team of the Year Ronaldo very soon and try him out also. But apart from that, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. Let's go for 300 likes again. That'd be fantastic. Thank you for the support on all the videos recently. You know, a lot of Team of the Year videos coming out recently, and I do thank you guys very, very much. So apart from that, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.